Hi there everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike and this is Open Mic Workshop. Before I get into the gear, I just have one question. Are you like me? Do you like playing rock and roll music? Either in private or out in public? Are you on a fixed budget, like permanently strapped for cash? Did you start experiencing male pattern baldness, so you just shaved your head to end the struggle? Do you have a bizarre obsession with the number 13 that permeates every aspect of your life? Hopefully you're not like me. Alright, let's calm down for a second and we'll talk gear. Quick note, I am not being paid or endorsed by any of the products that you may see. I'm just big fans of them. Alright, first up for the gear is your laptop or PC. This is the most important piece of gear. RAM is king, and external storage is essential for all your music files. This alone is enough to start recording. Next up is the DAW, the Digital Audio Workstation. There's tons of options out there, believe me. But myself, I'm a Windows guy, so I use Cakewalk Sonar, free version. Works great, no strings attached. If you have any physical instruments, the audio interface is your second most important piece of gear. It's the bridge between your instruments and the computer. It controls the levels, it can even have its own built-in effects. Plug in your mic, guitar, or other instruments, and play whatever you want. Don't overthink it. Optional extras, you could have monitor speakers, you could have a MIDI pad, you could have mic stands, you could have a pop filter, you can have pedals for your guitar, you can have soundproofing equipment. These are all very nice to have, but they're not necessarily required. Start with the essentials and add as you go. Here's my personal setup. Nothing crazy, but it lets me record, mix, and produce covers right here. Notice how I've maximized functionality in a shared space within my house. I have a PA system, which I use as monitor speakers. Here's my cloud lifter, which is basically an audio booster for your vocals. Then I have an audio interface. Here I use just the pile, which is very serviceable. Here's my laptop. Also have some guitars, and instead of using a MIDI pad, we actually leverage a keyboard here that plugs into the computer directly to get some MIDI effects. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't be. You don't need everything all at once. You can spread these purchases over years. If family gifts are a thing in your family, home recording gear makes a great gift. And remember to establish those boundaries in shared spaces such as this. No one wants a drum kit in the kitchen. This is, like I said, just a summary of my gear and what I'm using. I'll go into a lot more detail individually about each of the components here, the audio interface, the guitar, how to make the vocals blend, how to make all the sounds blend. So we'll go over that in a lot more detail in the future, but for now I just wanted to give you an overview of how I'm making these recordings and how easy it can be. So hit subscribe if you want to follow along with more covers, tips, and some life observations. Catch you next time.